Today I'll be talking about the blessings of God. Blessing is not the fruit of hard work like people know it. No, the prosperity that God brings isn't based on your effort. God's blessing is spiritual. Blessing is not in place. Blessing is not in location, if you put it that way. Blessing is not in things, but in a person. Yes, blessings of God reside in a person. People have this conception that once you travel abroad, once you change location, once you move to a different country, life becomes all rosy. The thing they forget is what they carry inside of them, which is what God has put inside of them. Now, the blessings of God are spiritual. The Bible says God is a spirit, and those who worship Him must do so in truth and in spirit. Now, the earlier you know the source of your blessing, the better life is for you. Now, there's this where people put their hope in man. The Bible says, "Vain is the help of man." You have to put your trust in God, the one who provides everything you need. Blessing comes from God. Blessing is not a made stuff. Blessing is not in things. No. The earlier you realize that it is God that gives you the power to get well, the better for you. In the moment you put your faith and hope in man, it will fail you. It's all in vain. Of course, there are other sorts of blessings, but God's blessing is guaranteed. God's blessing is all you need to function in life. Now, the blessings of God makes rich and adds no sorrow to it, no pain. It doesn't bring pain to it. You don't panic while having all the wealth you can have in this world. It brings no sorrow to it. You can decide to get your wealth from all the sources. It's up to you. But as a child of God, put your faith and trust in God, who gives you the power to make wealth. The wealth you've got today isn't from a man, isn't based on your effort, isn't based on your hard work. No, it is because God blessed you. Listen, when you begin to pursue material things enough to make you forget God, you are setting yourself up for mammons to pry in all your endeavors. Mammon will use you enough to make you focus on these material things, to even forget God. In the mammon comes into the picture, you begin to feel like you are a demigod, where you think you are above everyone else. He gives us dominion over the birds of the air, over the fishes, over everything that creepeth on the face of the earth, but not over man. Now, the moment you focus so much in these material things that you have been blessed with, and you begin to neglect God, you begin to forget God and the benefit He's giving you, you're setting yourself up for destruction, because the devil will capitalize on it enough to make you focus on these material things that you begin to think everything you've got so far is as a result of your hard work, not knowing that it is God that have blessed you beyond measure, that even the human mind can comprehend. Don't lose that reality of thinking everything you have is based on your hard work. The cars, the houses, the money you've got. No, it all comes from God. It is God that gives you this power to make wealth. The ideas you need to make this wealth comes from God as a child of God. No wonder the Bible says, "Thou shalt remember the Lord thy God." It is Him that giveth the power to make wealth. God did not give you the power to make this wealth. You're nothing, bro. And don't become too casual with God, enough to make you forget Him, enough to make you forget the good things He has done for you. Don't be too casual with God. Don't make that mistake. Know the source of your blessing. The earlier you realize that it is God who created heaven and earth, that has blessed enough to become the person you are today, that have given you the power you need to get this wealth that you have. Don't get too casual with God, enough to make you focus on material things. And when you do that, the next thing, Mammon will take advantage. Mammon will set in. He will set you up enough to make you begin to think that you are in charge. Everything you have, this is because you've done this, you've done that, or you did this. No. And once that happens, before you know it, pride will set in, and you will begin to think you're amongst men. You will begin to think every man should bow to you because you've got money, because you think you have everything that will make men to bow to you. You even want to dominate your fellow man, which is not so in the Bible. You have been given dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, over the earth, over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the face of the earth, but not over man. Don't get carried away. The blessings of God maketh rich and adds no sorrow to it. The earlier you realize that these blessings that you've got reside inside of you, and it is not in location, it is not in things made by men. I've tried to make this video different ways, has bestowed these blessings on you. This is simply the way I could put it. The emphasis of blessing is more on the spiritual rather than on material things. The Bible says they that worship God must do so in spirit and in truth. This Bible verse changed my life. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God. For Deuteronomy 8:18. It is God that giveth thee power to make wealth, that he may establish his covenant which he sware unto thy fathers as this day.